Welcome back to Booster Therapy, your cure for that cracking addiction. We're here today with our Patreon opening. The opening for all of Booster Therapy's patrons, and we're going to make it a Ravnica day and talk a little bit about the value of sets that have really good lands like Shocklands in it. But before I open the first pack here for our patron Cody, let me tell you how you can become a patron of the channel. Head out to patreon.com/boostertherapy or just click the link in the description below. That's all the plugs I'm making. Let's crack a ton of packs and just appreciate the support and the love that we're getting from so many people, and especially these patrons. So I'm going to kind of fly through. There's a handful of good uncommons, but we're going to mostly be looking at the rares. Quasi-duplicate is the rare for you, Cody. Cody, thank you so much for the love, the support, the kindness. You're an amazing person. We're putting you right under the Booster Therapy logo on this playmat. Oh, this playmat. I almost forgot. This playmat with this beautiful dragon and a deer, the Booster Therapy logo. One of you patrons is going to see this in your mailbox. So watch closely. One of you will be receiving this, and if you're on, hopefully if you're a patron, you're already a part of Discord. If you're not, I'm sure everybody would love to see the picture once you receive it. Ryan Butcher, you're up next. I've got 1 pack of Allegiance and 2 packs of Guild. So we're chasing Shocklands. That's what we're looking for today. Lots and lots of Shocklands is kind of what we're hoping for. And I think Butcher gets every hit. Domri, Chaos Bringer, the good Domri. First Mythic. This is an assortment of like 3 boxes, so hopefully we have a handful of Mythics. But again, we're most excited about the Shocklands. I do think the Ravnica blocks are going to go down as some super expensive sets long term. Not just because of the Shocks. You gotta be kidding, Ryan. Two Mythics? Mnemonic Betrayal, Mythic number 2, of course, for Mr. Butcher, but also because of the staples that extend a lot of formats, like Assassin's Trophy, Smothering Tide. There's just too many good non-mythic rares as well. And we have the Unmoored Ego for the last rare for Mr. Butcher. Ryan, thank you so much. I mean, you've really done a ton for us, even purchasing the boxes and letting us open it. You know you're an amazing guy. Thank you for everything you do for us. We really appreciate you. All right, who's up next? Next, we've got Steve Perry. Steve, thank you for hanging in there with us and being a part of the journey. Journey into Nyx, where we cracked a God pack. You saw that. Absorb is your first rare. It's a pretty good one. Remember back in the day when that was like a $20 card. Oh, things change as you get old. You lose all your hair. Certain magic cards become less valuable. Some become more. Steam Vents! We got our first Shockland, and boy, it's a shocking one. Steve Vents for Steve. I said Steve Vents. It works. I'm good with that. Steve Vents for Steam Perry. I did that on purpose. Maybe. Alright. Let's see if we get one more Shockland before. Yeah! Alright. 2 Shocklands for Steam Perry. We got him the Sacred Foundry, and we've got a beautiful foil Piston Fist Cyclops. And he's going to go home with you too. Steve, thank you so much for the support. I hope you enjoy those Shocklands. Alright, who is up next? Travis. Travis has been with us for a little while now, telling us he loves us, supporting us, shaming us. Everything we ask him to do, he does it. It's amazing. We've got the Theater of Horrors. I actually really like this card for Commander. See, there's little things like that are actually sneaky good in those slower formats and really deserve some of that respect. Niv Mizzet Aron. My favorite of the Mizzets. Even like this one more than the 3-color. Ooh, we got an electrostatic field foil. Again, that's a beautiful foil. Is that one still seeing? Oops. Whoop, 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 whoop. Is that one still seeing some play? Maybe? It should. It's another one if you're already playing a commander deck that really looks to function off of gutter snipe mechanics. It's just it's another way to kind of double down. Let's move this back. There we go. I think we're a little bit more centered now. Come on. Yeah, another Shockland. All right. So we got 3 Shocklands so far. That's our Shockland count. Glad we could get one for you, Travis. Thank you so much. On to the next. Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Raul. Raul Tobias. I'm probably saying that wrong. Tobias? Me amo Felipe. Unbreakable Formation. I actually love this card too. Not as good as Heroic Intervention, but another way to have that kind of mechanic. Especially if you're doing that go wide strategy in Commander, it is important to save your boys. Mausoleum Secrets. Interesting kind of tutor. I think I was hoping for more out of that card. It's fine. Not as good as I thought it would be made, but it's still pretty good. And the last rare is the Bounty Agent. Boy, do I love the Bounty Agent. I love the artwork, too, on this. Do you think that's Grin? Kind of looks like that, doesn't it? I don't know. Pretty cool artwork, though. Raul, thank you so much. You're the man. And then we got Pause. Pause been with us for a couple months now, supporting, loving all the good things that we need to feel good about ourselves and keep going. Thank you, Pause. And we got the Plaza of Harmony. There was a timer that was worth a tiny bit, but I think the gate decks are more or less done now since we've moved on to Wars of Spark and getting close to Core 2020 here. I actually bought my first thing to get Core 2020 since it's the Izoni Thousand-Eyed. That's not what it is, but that's your next rare. The what's it called? Open house weekend, and I actually got a very fitting Night Pack Ambusher. I'm gonna say this too: the card quality is very different. Been kind of letting these sit out for a little bit just to see if I start noticing some bend, but it feels different. It has. Maybe it feels more quality. I think it does, but you'll have to test it out. That and the tokens. Tokens look different. A little bit different framing for the tokens in Core 2020. So there's a little sneak peek for all of you out there. Again, this video is always mainly for the patrons, so it's more of a sneak peek for you guys if you're watching. And nice, we got a mythic. March of the Multitudes. We're getting a lot of mythics. Not bad. A lot of mythics and lots of shocks. That's exactly what we want because there's a lot of good ones in there. Maybe we can capture an Arclight Phoenix, maybe even a foil one. Next up, we got Cheshire. We all got to see, hopefully you all got to see his Modern Horizons box. It was a pretty dope box. Lots of goodies. See if we can do them right on this one too. Stomping Ground. You can't ever get enough of the good Shocklands. I think we're almost at one of each. Maybe we are. I don't think I've seen a Hallowed Fawn. And when I say one of each, I'm thinking of the guilds because there's only a handful of allegiance. So that's just another allegiance one. We're just getting lucky everywhere. Why not? Let's see what we got next. The Charnel Troll. Look at that guy. That guy is fierce and limited. Demands to be answered. All right, Josh. Here is the last pack for you. Let's see if we can get something amazing in the close. We got a Trotta, the Silencer. I've been watching lately a lot of fun mechanics with that assassin as a commander to see how people are trying to make it effective. It's a tough one, but I've been looking at it more for maybe the idea of doing a ninja deck and just putting a Trotta in there. Eric Williamson, you're up next. Eric Williamson is arguably one of the most important people in the Magic community because he has endless positivity and boy does he support a lot of us. So thank you, Eric. Pestilent Spirit, because a guy as nice as you needs to have Death Touch on all of his spells. First Guilds packets. let's get an Assassin's Trophy. I bet you Eric could use an Assassin's Trophy. Ooh, we got a camaraderie. I almost skipped through. I saw the foil. I got mystified. Camaraderie. We appreciate your camaraderie. And we got a Boros Locket foil. That is a very pretty foil. All right, last pack, Mr. Williamson. Thank you for being a friend. I really wish I was going to Vegas so I could have played some Commander with you, but there will be a day. Mission Briefing. Love this card. Love me, the Mission Briefing. Eric, thank you so much for everything, just for who you are. Next up on the list is Colin. Colin, these packs are for you, buddy. This time I don't gotta edit it in. I can just cough your name out on purpose. Zagana, Utopian Speaker. I feel like we got a foil in this pack. Ooh, yeah, we do. We got the Blade Juggler. Rakdos has some of the coolest foils in Allegiance. They look real good. Let's see, what is gonna be in your next pack? Hopefully a Shockland. Ah, ooh, Risk Factor. I almost forgot about this card. Risk Factor, real good. Also nice because it's not going to rotate out for another year and some months. Right? I mean, it doesn't rotate in the next rotation, so it'd be a while. It's still going to be played. Ooh, we got Expansion and Explosion with Mizzet, with Niv Mizzet and Ral. Colin, thank you so much for who you are and all you do for us. We appreciate you. All right, Aaron Toth. Aaron, welcome to Booster Therapy, your cure for everything. And we got you one of the better Shocklands, Breeding Pool. Man, my favorite color combo, probably Simic. And a foil, Sentinel's Mark. So let's see if we can get 3 for 3. 3 Shocklands for Aaron. Let's do it. I want to see it. Assure and assemble. What else is good? Let's get the Arclight. I haven't seen one yet. Probably about, I don't know, maybe 40% of the way through all of the packs. I want to see Arclight Phoenix. Ooh, the Thief of Sanity. I'll take that. That's a great card. Man, I remember when people weren't trying to play that well enough. It's so good. Aaron, thank you so much for everything you do. And the last of our 3-pack patrons. You like that? 3-pack patrons. 1 pound ground beef. Let's open some Shocklands for our over-the-seas buddy. And see what we can do. Ooh, Angel of Grace. Another mythic from Allegiance. Shockland. For Assassin's Trophy. Foil Assassin's Trophy. That's what he wants. Let's give him a foil Assassin's Trophy. Ah, Citywide Bust. Oh, I hate the artwork on that card. And they're leaning into it. I see that artist is going to be doing a couple other things. No offense. You got your own style. Just not a fan. Not a fan at all. Amara, Soul of the Accord, is your final rare. I had fun making a Commander deck. I ended up just making it Reese, but I started with Amara, thinking of ways to abuse that. She's real good. All right, let's go to one of our first 10-pack patrons. We've got Troyes Yesin. It's Troyes. Another over-the-sea buddy. Let's hope I can open a lot of great things for you. The first one we got is Chromatic Lantern. Nobody is ever sad about Chromatic Lantern. Except when people incorrectly pronounce it as Chromantic Lantern and drive me insane. Because, you know, I go crazy. That makes me crazy. Yeah, Temple Garden, Shockland. Love a good shock. feel like we're due for a nice little mythic right here. Oh, we got Finding Finality. I don't think that one sees as much play anymore. Bulgari's kind of taking a back seat to Bant, mid-range, and some of the things that are just a little bit more effective. Even Grixis kind of is taking a place for mid-rangey decks. All right, Elk Collector. Boy, do I love this one. The double evolver. Narcomoeba. Coming back in your dredge decks. Becoming a staple in Modern again. All sorts of graveyard play with Hogak and other things of that nature. And another Assure and Assemble. Like I said, there's probably a mixture of 2 or 3 boxes here, so we're going to see some duplicates at some point. Hopefully we'll see more Shocklands and good mythics or even rares like Chromatic Lantern, things that are just really good. There we go, Watery Grave, the most expensive Shockland, and Mr. Yesin, it's for you. A few more packs left, and we got a couple more 10-pack patrons, 1 6-pack patron, and then we got the half-box daddy. About to crack into that man's box. Oop, missed the rare, Drowned Secrets. Got excited by shiny things again. Because we got a foil Boros Guildgate, and I definitely thought it was a Shockland. Why couldn't you have been a foil Sacred Foundry? Troel's demanded it. Ooh, I'm starting to pile up a mess of packs. And Nullhide Ferox. We got another mythic, our first mythic. Yeah, first for this run. Nullhide Ferox, one of my favorites. Because I love punching people in the mouth when I play Magic. That's the right way to play. I'm just more of that aggressive strategy. Ooh, Erratic Cyclops. He's the final rare. But we do have a nice little foil Crawl Foragers. Thank you so much, Troels. Thank you for being a friend and always staying in touch with us on Discord. I really appreciate that. It's just nice to, I don't talk enough right now. Pat's been the talkative one. I'm usually pretty antisocial, so it's nice to see, follow up, see what you guys are talking about. StarBrite, you're up next. StarBrite, another 10-pack patron. Let's see what we can open for you, good sir. Etrata, another Etrata, the Silencer. Something else good. Come on. Ooh, we got Bounty of Might and we got a foil in here. What's the foil? Oh, the Beast Whisperer. That's actually a really good foil now. Finally, the price is starting to spike on that Commander staple. Real good card. Beast Whisperer foil. First foil rare we've seen, I think. Not a bad one. I'm happy. Star's happy. It's a good thing. The Underrealm Lich. I love this card. This actually might be my most favorite from the set. That is so good. Love playing that in some of my graveyard decks. Ooh, I'll throw Lava Coil in there. I forgot about that guy. Blood Operative. Yeah, that's right. I said that like a vampire would say it. Another Beast Whisperer. Not bad. Not a card you're ever sad to get multiples of. It is real good. Oh, the Legion War Boss. He's been spiking lately. A lot of fun ways to be the War Boss in Standard right now, which always makes a card that much more fun. See my pile of cards just falling back down on me. Knight of Autumn. Man, Star, you are just getting a lot of the very, very useful rares from this set. Ones that are very efficient, effective, and fun to play. Amara, Soul of the Accord. Come on, let's get a Shockland here. The whole point of this was to get Shocklands because I think Guilds of Ravnica is going to be worth a ton of money down the road. Drowned Secrets. I'm about to drown that card if I see it again. Come on. Let's get a Shockland. That are a big time mythic. Something like Arclight or... I'm gonna take a Doom Whisperer. It's Bounty Agent. I do love the Bounty Agent, but really wanted a nice little Shockland. We got a foil. Maximize Altitude. Alright. Thank you so much, Star, for all the love and support. One of the original supporters of Booster Therapy right here is StarBrite. Thank you so much. Alright, on to our last 10-pack patron, and it's Collins. Yeah, I messed that up, didn't I? Oopsies. Well, Cole, thank you for being here. Let's crack some amazing cards for you and see what we can do. All right, Find Infinality, first rare, followed by a beautiful foil Pitiless Gorgon. Did you guys say Pitiless or Pitiless? Is that Pity? Pitiless? I don't know. It's Gorgon. The Chamber Sentry. There was a little while where I was playing a Muldrotha deck in Standard on Arena that had Chamber Sentry and a few other very crazy mechanics. Chromatic Lantern was definitely in there, and it was like surprisingly good. I didn't expect it to play off as well as it did, but it really was. Assure and Assemble! Okay. Shockland. Watery Grave. Let's see it. Let's see a Watery Grave. Ooh, March of the Multitudes. Take that Mythic. That's a good one. Looks like there's one of those Voya Wolves in the background, too. But there can only be one. It's a legendary. The StarBrite. Ionize. Another good counter spell. It's always good to have a counter spell that only requires one blue mana to counter that spell. That's just... That's what we kind of want. It's real good. Vivid Revival. Come on, another good card. Another Mythic. Cole deserves it. He's prepared. Had a long week. He wants more Mythics. Charnel Troll. Okay. Or Shockland. You know, he'll take the Steam Vents, he'll take the Watery Graves, even settle for an Overgrown Tomb. Hey, there it is, Watery Grave. Yep, the most expensive one. If he were to pick, I'd hope that's the one. He got it. Watery Grave. Shocklands galore. Shocklands for all the patrons. That's what my hope was anyway. Another Amara, Soul of the Accord. So many Amaras in these boxes. Is that our third one? Fourth one? Lots of Amara. Expect to see another foil rare at some point here too. The Blood Operative is your last rare. Rare. Thank you so much, Cole. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for being there for us. We appreciate you. And we're on to our 6-pack patron, Keegan. Keegan, these are for you. And then we'll move on to the granddaddy patron, Eric G, with his half a box. And we got the Legion War Boss to kick things off. Always happy about that. I'm feeling a big hit in these packs. Keegan, I'm really feeling some luck is heading our way right now. Hey, there's a start. Oriella. Exemplar of Justice. I forgot she was even in this set because it's been so long since we've opened Guilds of Ravnica. Why has it been so long? This set is so good. Oh, the venerated Luxodon. And we got the Dowser of Lights foil. I saw the D in the black foil, and I was like, is that going to be a Doom Whisper? Because that would be pretty awesome. I still feel it, though. I feel a big hit. Bigger than Oriella. I feel a real big hit coming. Overgrown Tomb, Shockland. Feels good. These are some pretty solid cards so far for 6 packs. We got 2 left. Not bad. It's still not that mega hit. Here's the mega hit. It's right here. Nope, one more to you go. There was a time where I think people had a lot of faith in the potential for that card. I mean, at least as a very strong sideboard card. I don't know if Modern's playing it or not, but it could. Last card is the Quasi-Duplicate. And Keegan, thank you so much for being a friend. Enjoy the hits. Let's clean this mat up and get on to the Granddaddy Patron. Woo! Oh, there it is. Nice and clean. And it's the Eric G box. Eric, thank you for everything you do. These hits are for you. And I think there's a special final layer at the end of this box. We'll have to find out. But for now, let's crack packs of Guilds of Ravnica and get more Shocklands. The erratic Cyclops. We've seen enough of you. Get away from us. Let's see. Still haven't seen an Arclight Phoenix, and I feel like there should at least be one more foil rare in this mix of things. At least I hope so. Another Chromatic Lantern. There's a good one. We never mind duplicates of that. And then we got the Price of Fame foil. Good to destroy those commanders. Oh, it looks like, yeah, Shockland, Sacred Foundry. Love a good Shockland. Let's see if we can snag a couple more. Wait, there's more. I hope so. Ooh, Mythic, Mnemonic Betrayal. Another Mythic card. And then we got another foil, the City Watch, Sphinx. Risk Factor, another good rare. Starting to see some duplicates, but we don't mind when they're good ones. So Risk Factor, Sacred Foundry, stuff like that, always welcome. Nice, Steam Events, another Shockland. I feel like Eric has always done really well when we've hunted for Shocklands. Right? He's always hit a good chunk of them. I think there was one time where we got 5. Nullhide Ferox, another Mythic. I still love that card. I know it's restrictive, but you can turn off the restriction in a pinch. Ooh, missed the rare Swift Blade Vindicator. And a foil Pax Favor. A lot of foils in this box. Wonder what those last 3 surprise packs are going to be, Eric. Change it up a little bit. We've seen a lot of Ravnica. Connive and Concoct. Little thief card. Some lava coil with that. And there, and then the Camaraderie. Again, Eric, thank you for your camaraderie. Come on, another Shockland. Let's do it. Shockland and Experimental Frenzy doesn't get enough play. Like in, well, it does in Standard, but I don't know how people don't play that more often in Commander. I feel like it's just so good. Phoenix. Foil Arclight Phoenix. Narcomoeba. Oh, jellyfish in the sky. Couple of packs left. We're getting down there. Almost to the special layer. Ooh, Temple Garden, another Shockland. That's 3. Can we get 2 more? At least let us get the good one. Let's get a Watery Grave. That would be nice. Ooh, Knight of Autumn. See how many good cards are in Guilds of Ravnica? I'm telling you guys. A year from now, when this rotates out. Ooh, I see a different pack. Do you see that, Eric? Up in the corner of your screen right now. There's something else in there. Different person. Ooh. And our final Guilds of Ravnica rares. Expansion and Explosion. Not bad, though, for the 3 Shocklands. And our foil Blade Instructor. So, the last 3 packs are going to be a War of the Spark. Figured we'd ensure a few Planeswalkers, at least for this run of 18. On a few of them. So we got a Yaya, that's right, Jaya. And Tolsimir, Friend to Wolves. Let's see, let's get a Bolas. Angrath, Captain of Chaos. And, ooh, Finale of Revelation. Another mythic. That's 3 mythics and 18 packs. I think that's some pretty good odds. All right, Eric, last pack, and thank you for being a friend and everything you do for us. Hopefully, we can close this out with a really nice hit. And remember, one of you is going to get this playmat. I'm sending it to somebody. Yaya again, and Enter the God Eternals. I do love that card. All right, Eric, thank you so much for everything you do, and every patron out there, even the ones that aren't getting packs cracked but throwing $1 our way. You guys have no idea how much that support helps us grow, helps us be a little bit more sustainable in what we're doing. It means a lot. It also says, hey, you're doing something we like. And sometimes that's the biggest part, is just knowing that we got people out there giving us some love that appreciate what's going on and want us to continue. So thank you for everything you do. Sorry for the delay. This is usually we get these at the beginning of the month. This one's definitely at the end of the month. So you'll probably see another patron video very, very soon. Until next time, thank you, patrons. You guys are the absolute best. And whoever gets this, enjoy this playmat. This one is my favorite. I do love the whole wooded feature, so enjoy.